Hello, we're going to look at some positive and negative numbers and make some rules for working with positive and negative numbers. Basically, I put positive and adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers or integers into two groups. So I will show you where the two groups are. We have either the same sign or different sign. The same sign numbers are numbers like 6 plus 3, anything where they have the same sign. So these are both positive numbers and these are both negative numbers. So remember, positive numbers can have a plus sign or they can have no sign at all, and negative numbers always have this minus sign in front of it or the negative sign in front of them. So when you're working with same sign, all you got to do is your basic add together, because you have 6 things plus 3 more things. You just add them. 6 plus 3 is 9. The same thing with negatives. You're in the hole, or you owe people $3, then you borrow $6 more. Again, you add them. You owe somebody $9. So you're in the hole $9. I've also heard this talked about as good guys and bad guys, where the positive numbers are the good guys and the negative numbers are the bad guys. But when you have the same sign, all you have to do is, my rule is, add and keep the sign. So like on this one, 6 plus 3, we added 6 plus 3 and got 9. Both of them are positive, so we kept a positive sign. And remember, you don't have to have a positive sign up in front of it. And on this one, you have a -3 and a -6. Adding those numbers together, you get 9, so you have -9 there. Different signs a little bit different. This is where the good guys and the bad guys come together. So on this one, we have 3 is our bad guys, 6 is our good guys. So you have 3 bad guys, and they're going to fight with 6 good guys. So basically these are going to be taken out. So you're left with 3 good guys. So it equals to 3. Let's take a look at this one. We have 6 good guys again, and we have 3 bad guys, and these guys get taken out, and again we're left with 3, and it's a positive 3 because they're the good guys. Let's take a look at this one. We have 3 good guys and 6 bad guys. These get taken out, and you're left with 3 bad guys. So your answer on this one is actually a -3. Let's look at this one. You have 6 bad guys, and you have 3 good guys. These guys take each other out, so we're left with 3 bad guys. My daughter told me when I was looking at these and writing them down that these were just turnarounds, and that's exactly right. These are just turnarounds of the problem. Different sign, what you do on those, my rule for different sign is we really just subtract and take the sign of the larger. Okay, so if you have bigger numbers, you are not going to draw a picture. So on this one, if I was going to work this problem here, I would go 6 minus 3 equals 3. Our larger is a 6 and it's positive, so we're keeping the sign of positive on that one. And again, like I said, my daughter said these are turnarounds, so I really don't have to do this side of the problem again because they are turnarounds. So let's look at this one. We have a 3 and a 6. Again, we're going to subtract 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Our larger this time in this problem is the negative 6, so we're going to keep the negative sign. I also think of positive numbers and negative numbers. Positive is having money, and negative is spending money or owing someone money. Subtracting with integers is a little bit different. Again, the positive and negative. Positive can be good guys, negative can be bad guys, but it's a little bit different with this. When we're talking about subtraction, I want you to remember this. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So when you have a subtraction problem, I want you to turn it into an addition problem, because really what you're doing is you're isolating the numbers and you're really just adding them. So if I were to rewrite this one as an addition problem, this is what it would look like. It would be 6 plus, because it's subtracting here, 6 plus this 3 right here, this 3 right here is a positive 3. So since subtraction is the same as adding the opposite is going to be the number we take back here. So the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. So then we can just follow the rules that we use with addition. So you're going to have either your same sign rules or your different sign rules. So your same sign is add, keep the sign, and different sign is subtract, keep the sign of the larger. So the first thing you're going to do is change it to an add problem. And you need to make sure you have this on there as well, that subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So you remember when you're going to change it to an add problem, you're just going to change the second number because we're adding the opposite. So now we can follow our same sign, different sign rules. These are different sign, so we have to follow that different sign rule. So 6 minus 3 is 3. Our larger is positive, so it stays positive. Let's look at this one. Remember, subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. We're going to add the opposite here. So we're changing it to 6 plus. This is a negative 3, so it's a positive 3. Easy to add. Same sign. 6 plus 3 is 9. Same sign. Easy. All right, let's look at this next one. This one here. All right, remember, subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. I will pound that into your head. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So let's change it to an add problem. So, negative 6 plus negative 3. Opposite of negative 3 is a positive 3. Now we have a different sign. So we're going with different sign. Remember, we're going to subtract, keep the sign of the larger. So we're subtracting 6 minus 3. That's going to be 3. Our larger number is negative 6. So our answer is going to be negative 3. Let's look at this next one. We changed up the number order a little bit. We're starting with 3. We're taking 6 away. Remember, subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So 3 plus, this is a positive 6 right here. It's positive 6 because we're changing the sign. So we're going to add a negative 6. So this is our different sign again. So we have 6 minus 3 is 3. Our larger sign is this negative 6, so it's going to be a negative 3. Also, if you have ones like this one you can just subtract because this problem is the same. I should have said that right away. This problem and this problem are really the same. It's just these other ones that are a little bit harder where the order changes, like this one where the number in front is smaller than the number you're subtracting from. You're going to be in the hole. If you only have $3 and you want to spend $6, you're going to have to borrow $3. Let's take a look at this next one. Again, we're doing this one. Subtraction the same as adding the opposite. So we're going to change our second one. 6 minus a positive or plus a negative 3, since it's a positive 3. These are same sign. Since they're both negative, we're going to add them. So it's going to be a negative 9. I want you to pause the video and I want you to try this one, and this one on your own paper. Please pause the video now. Alright, now you should have unpaused it. So it should go through like this. Let's take a look at this one. This add problem should be 3 plus a negative 6. Your answer should be negative 9. This one, it should be a 3 plus a positive 6, and this one should be a positive 9. This one is going to be a negative 3 plus a positive 6. So your answer should be 3, a positive 3.